Time is moving fast, but I can't go. You keep trying to hear.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. I previously did these butterfly locks in my hair. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks. This is the 3rd week, so we're going into the 4th week, I believe. I will link the video down below of who I watched to do the dreads. Her name is like Chic Natural, or the Chic Natural here on YouTube. She posted a really simple tutorial and I was able to copy that. Here we are though, it's getting old. I have dreads coming out. I was mad that I wasn't able to, well, I was able to, I just didn't record me doing the dreads. So here I am. I'm taking them out in like a week or so, but the perimeter is very, she could use some retouching, okay? And so what I think I'm about to do real quick, I'm trying to do this in under an hour, is just redo all of these perimeter dreads. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and and then there's a few that I might do like maybe a 2nd row or something like that. But for starters, this one, because it's definitely coming out. And so since I'm redoing these, I figured why not record it. So here we are. Yeah, long intro. Okay, so with me, Shining Gem Magic Fingers for Braiders by Stasha Harris. I'm going to be using this. This is what I used the first time as well. These are what I used the first time as well. These are some rubber bands and Jamaican black castor oil. Got this idea from Kimberly Sherrill here on YouTube. She put her rubber bands in there to do her little style or whatever. I will say it makes it harder because you're putting the rubber bands in your hair and they're so slick, so that, I mean, they're slick, so your hair is kind of just sliding. You know what I mean? Like I found it hard to get tight. I'll say that, but you can definitely get them tight. Got a mirror, got some clips and scrunchie, toothbrush for my edges, and I'm also going to bring my spoolie over. Okay, so I think I'm going to start over here on this side, and what I'm going to do is just separate the dreads from the ones that I don't think I'm going to redo. Like, I thought I was going to redo this one, like I probably should. But for now, we're just going to start with the main perimeter. I'm not even going to worry about the other ones like I said I was. So there's that. And so I'm going to start with this one down here. She looks pretty good, honestly, but like I said, it's mainly the edges that need taken care of. So I'm going to pin her up, out. Pin her away. And so to take these out, I'll go ahead and show you the removal process, and then I'll show you how I put them in. All you have to do is kind of yank on the bottom. Of course, they've been coming out super easy previous to me recording this video, and of course now you want to take a lot of effort. I will say though that they putting them up in like a ponytail or scrunchie or something like that, a bun, whatever you want to do, would sometimes pull out the dread, and so I found myself having to redo the dread every few days or so. Not all of them, but just the ones that was being pulled. And so with that, sometimes I would just, whatever was hanging down, just wrap it up, which I can tell now is not a good idea, because essentially you're just making a knot. Yeah, I mean, you kind of already did have a little knot in here, but anywho, of course, this is just not going to perform well for you guys. And maybe it's just this one, so I'll probably need to stop recording and get my life together. There we go. There she is. And so here she is. I used the water wave hair. Let me start from the beginning. So we have our dread. Here is what we started with. I am going to take this out. And like I said, since they did have that Jamaican black castor oil on them, you seen the rubber band was all the way down here, girl. It probably wasn't even new growth. It was just probably coming out. But they lasted fine, like to my root and everything, because the thing is you wrap with the dread hair or the weave to make it last. So I'm just taking a little bit of this on my finger. I was gonna use styling foam since I already had this in my hair. I feel like the styling foam would be good, but I decided not to. So I'm just gonna brush this kinda. We're just redoing the sections. So this is my section. Yes, you can make it a little bit neater. I'm just gonna brush that up. Okay, so here's my section. I'm now going back in with a rubber band. Like I said, the Jamaican black castor oil does make it a little harder to put the rubber band in because it has so much slip, but it makes it easy to take out. So there's my little section. And then, like I said, I was using the water wave hair, but you take like 2 strands of this hair. I did buy the pre-stretched hair, but you can buy the regular and stretch it yourself. Once you get the hair in your hands, you'll see what I'm talking about, but you can divide the strands up, the strands are already divided up. So I took 2 of them, put them together, and then once you put them together, you want to have a side that's longer than the other. So these are my 2 strands, if you can see. They're together. One side is going to be longer than the other. This I did already use, like y'all saw, so she's a little nasty. But this is how you're gonna start. I was trying to think how I did it last time with my hands, but I'm pretty sure we'll make this. So we're just gonna get that section, like I said, and start braiding in your water wave hair using your hair as the 3rd strand. So just take those 2 sides, the shorter side and the longer side, place it on top of the rubber band, and literally start braiding using your hair as the 3rd strand. And that's how you'll get your weave to attach to the hair. It doesn't have to be super tight or nothing like that because we are going to end up wrapping it. So I do like to braid down about 1 inch or so. You can kind of see that here. It is not perfect at all. And then what I'm going to do is stop my braid, combine my hair in that short side. So here's that short side and my hair, and then here's that long side. And then from here, we're just going to start wrapping. So what you want to do, like I said, I'm going to give you a better angle. But you want to wrap up first to cover up the rubber band and to secure it at your root. So I'm still going up, and now I'm about to come back down, and we're just staying with that same wrapping motion. And so based on the videos I've watched to get that like butterfly effect, what people do sometimes is, hopefully you can see it, but I'll show you again, is stick your thumb in there in the middle of the hair that you're wrapping and the piece that you're holding. So stick your thumb in the middle and just continue to wrap around your thumb. And then once you get to where you want to stop wrapping or whatever, kind of slide your thumb out and push that hair up, and it kind of creates that like butterfly effect that you're looking for. So I like to just do this pretty much all the way down because I wrap pretty tight. So I kind of just keep my thumb in the mix and just change up how tight I'm wrapping around my thumb, if that makes sense. So now we're getting to the bottom. You can see this is the piece that we're wrapping with, that nasty end. And then here's the piece of weave combined with our hair. We're still wrapping around it. Once your dread gets to the length that you want it to get, that you want it to be, So I'm gonna stop mine like right here. So after I stop, I'm just gonna combine the pieces. Now I'll just have this one section. We were wrapping. You wanna make sure you know which way you were wrapping your hair. So, and then we're gonna take the section, can wrap up in the same way that you were wrapping down. I'm gonna show you again, I promise. And so now I'm just wrapping up, but my hand and the hair is still going in the same direction it was going when everything was going down. Just gonna use some of the shining gel to my edges. Excuse me, like I said, I'm taking mine out in like a week or so. So I'm not trying to do anything super special, because you could take some foam, I feel like, and go through the edges, and then take the shining gel for a little bit more cleaner, for a cleaner look. Like, this is pretty clean, as you can see. These three are done over here. But just to get some of the residue off, because like I said, I did use this, or I keep saying like I said, because I did use this for the original style. And so now that we got her together, we're just gonna part a little bit of this and have her go up here. And that one, it probably was up there. It's like an edge, but here we go with this little piece. I'm gonna get a new rubber band. I'm gonna apply this. I wrap it around like 3 or 4 times, not too tight, because then you're gonna squeeze it and it's gonna be pretty tight. Some pretty loose, of course, but now we're gonna take our short side and long side, like I said. I'm gonna do a close-up on these two. This is just me trying to show again, so I've only showed it one time. So we're gonna take it like this, and we're gonna start to braid it in our hair. It's pretty attached. Well, it's just attached. It's pretty attached. It's attached, but it's not super tight to the root. That's okay. So braid it down about 1 inch. This is my hair. And then I'm going to take the side that was short. This side was short as well, so I'm going to combine those two. Doesn't matter where you are. After I combine those two, I'm going to take the long side. Just situate your hands to however you want to wrap. That's all that I did just now, because they was over here. I'm just putting the short side and my hair in this hand, taking the long side, and I'm going to wrap backwards like this. Not backwards. Yeah, this is kind of backwards, but this is the way I'm going to wrap, and I'll show you why I like wrapping this way. Continuing to wrap down, I've just changed up my hand placement, so I can now, I'm placing my middle or my index finger in between where I'm wrapping and the base, if you want to say that. So I'm wrapping on top of my finger, and then I'm going to keep wrapping on top of my finger. As I'm moving down, I'm just kind of moving my finger down with it, and that's how I'm creating this butterfly effect. And so this end I never got out. It's like a big old dookie turd. That looks nasty. But we're still gonna use her. I think I'm just gonna go like this and use this on the way up. So I'm gonna wrap a few more times. like I said, I've been wrapping this way. You just want to continue to wrap, just wrap up. So however you got to knot it to make it up, but just as long, make sure it's going in the same direction you were previously wrapping. You can't even tell I had a dookie turd on it now. This braid, girl, is a tight, okay? Tight. So there she is. She's tight and she's kind of going the wrong way. But okay. On to the next. We have 4 more that I'm going to do. And so I'm just going to fast forward through the rest of these last 3 and then come back again and show you a final time on my, this is kind of how it's knotted back up, so I haven't gotten to where I knotted it back up at. That's just how easy it comes out. Now it's just 1 strand. You find your hair and the short side that you wrapped and pull it out pretty much, and there you go. Man, how come all of these don't come out? But when I turned the camera off, y'all, and did these 3 or those 2 over here. No, I did. Yeah, I did 3. So 2 over here after I turned the camera off, and they just slid out, and I was like, great, okay. Something on this side has to give it to me. Not yet. But you can see like your hair that you're wrapped in the middle, so that's just what I try to get out. And usually if you just twist, it'll loosen up and start to come out. That's just all that I'm doing, is kind of working it out. It looks like I'm being rough, and kinda a little bit, but like you can see your hair, so because I am being a little rough, but we gotta get her out. It's right here. Arms are hurting, but I only have 3 left, and it's almost been that hour, so that's perfect. So I've zoomed in super close so you can get a better view. Doing this one here, it's pretty much already out, so that comes right out and it leaves you with your hair. This is what I've been showing you guys the whole video. You can kind of see how I had 2 strands. They're stretched out by at this point, but started with 2 strands of the water wave here, and here's my side. I have a short side and then a long side. I'm just gonna set that across my lap. We're gonna go in, as I said, the Jamaican black castor oil just helps these rubber bands to just slide on out. I am going to be using the same rubber band. As I'm pulling them out, I'm looking at them and kind of seeing if I want to use this one or the same one. If it still has a little oil on it, I'm gonna use the same one. If it's like stretched out or something, I'll use a different one. You know, just oil. So going in with this Shining Gem. These 2 sections are pretty small as I'm looking at them compared to what I've been doing, but that's alright. So I'm just gonna get this guy together. Put her around in there. She's pretty tight, don't have to do much else. I'm going to start with my braiding hair now and add in this and just start braiding it into the hair to first start to dread. We're not doing anything, no wrapping or anything, just add in your braiding hair. What I do is take it on top. If you're using your hands in this direction, because some people, you know, like bring it around, just however you do it. This way is pretty easy when you're working up front. Just add it on top. I'm going to scoop my finger under the middle piece, which is my hair. Grab this side, bring it across, and then kind of tighten that up to make sure it's on the root. And then from there, I'm taking the other side, not the side that I started with over here, but the side that started over here. That sounds complicated. And just braiding. And then we're going to keep going down. She's not going to be all the way on the rubber band, as you can see, but it does not matter. This does not have to be super duper nice. So now what I'm doing is just stopping here. I'm taking my hair, which is right here, that 3rd section, and the short side of the braiding hair that we added in. I'm just combining those. Now I'm going to take this long side and begin wrapping. Ooh, sorry, my shoulders. So as I'm wrapping, I'm going to first wrap up, and what you have to do is kind of hold it to keep your wrap going up, because you're wrapping against gravity essentially. So at first, well, I guess it was for me, at first it was pretty hard, like to keep making sure the hair goes up without actually putting your hand up here and like holding it, you know what I mean? So that's why I kind of do it this way. So once we wrap it at the root a few times, I do wrap it not super tight but pretty tight, because that is your base. We're going to just start wrapping back down. And then here's what I'm doing. My thumb right here, I'm placing it in between, on the base of my hair and in between the piece that I'm wrapping. And I'm just going to keep wrapping on top of my thumb like this. So once this is to get the butterfly effect. So once I feel like I'm cool, I'm just going to kind of slide my thumb out and continue wrapping, and it'll kind of give you that butterfly effect. And like I said, I usually kind of keep my thumb in there and then just slide it out as I go. So I might put it in there for one time and then slide it out. Might put it in there and wrap it for like 3 times and then slide it out. Doesn't matter, it all depends on what you want to do. I just kind of look at the braid and kind of make it even throughout. If it's too like tight right here, then you know, try to make it a little loose, get a little butterfly something on there. And so we're almost down to the end. Almost down to the end, and so I'm wrapping this way. What I'm going to do now is just combine these two. I'm going to place my finger here and continue wrapping the other way, the same way that I was wrapping, but going upward. So I've been taking my hair like this. This is the way that I'm going to go, and just keep continuing to wrap upward until you get to the end, and then your hair will be secure. To make sure that it's secured, I kind of rub it in my hands a little bit, and then sis, there you go. There she is. Look at her. I should have got a close-up of the beginning. Dang, and I didn't even get a picture. I'm upset, but hopefully I'll be able to zoom in and get something from here. So let's do this last one. This last one is pretty much out as well. You can see my hair in the weave. I'm going to just continue to pull it out. I'm not pulling it. I promise you I'm not being rough. It just looks that way. But I know what I did, so I was like, I can do that. You know what I mean? So we get to this braid. You just want to take her out. These are super easy to take out and put in once you get the hang of it. It definitely took me a little minute to get the hang of it when I first started doing them, but I feel like these tips and tricks in this video it's time to fix your bed up. Let's get closure. This one is so short, I didn't know ya. Maybe I keep it over here, told ya. The last time I had it over here. So there's the final look. Boom. Boom. Some of them came out shorter than I would have wanted them to be, like this one. I like for this piece to go over here. They can still go, but it's just super short now, which is fine. This almost needs to be redone up there, but you can't even tell, girl. As long as these are cool, you can still do your half up, half down, whatever you wanted to do. She looks fresh. She looks brand new. Let's get us a half up, half down, girl. In the middle, we can't even see her. Who is she? We can't see her. We don't see her. So boom, there you go, girl. Fresh new look. I am about to do my edges. So we're just going sweeping through the city. Don't really care about these down here. I mean, I do, but it's all right. And so sis, we good. We done. That's the look. Quick and easy. Did it in like an hour. And she's good to go. I'm gonna probably put mine up because I'm about to go to work. So mine's gonna be up. Might as well put it up now. I kind of like this little short one. This is like a perfect little one right here. Can you see it? You probably can't, but if I go like this, you can see it. I'm gonna do something like right here, that length. But yeah, let's put up these gals. I think I'm gonna leave this one down. I usually put her up, but yeah, I don't know. Da-na-na-na-na. This is what I was talking about, like when they would sometimes just come out putting in a rubber band. So I will always try to be, or in a scrunchie or something, in a ponytail, I will always try to be super careful. Make sure everything comes through, everything goes out. Cause once one thing gets stuck, it's the whole dread like this. And I don't even be knowing how stuff gets stuck. Like that just came out. But it's okay. She can't be seen right now. She's right here. She look cool. For now, I'm just going to work, girl. It ain't gonna be nobody in there. But they are way shorter than before. I kind of don't like that because even in the ponytail, they come in like right here. They used to come like down here. Like, what is that? I just had to go like that. Or something. They like little dookie tires back there. But this here I got weird for words, so it's cool. This is what it is. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it was very helpful. I said the first time I did it was not easy at all. It took me a minute. I mean, it was easy, but it definitely was a learning curve to get to know how you wanted to place your hands, how you wanted to do this, how you wanted to do that. So I'm going to input a tip screen in here. Like I said, the tips was to, I ain't even gonna tell you because I said I'm gonna put the screen where I'll just be talking. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. I'll be right back. Catch me every Wednesday and every Sunday, girl. Sunday is, I'm trying to get that to be a self-care Sunday video of self-care, obviously, but like how I reset, weekly reset, get ready for the week, prepare for the week, prepare for the work week, all of the good things. Yeah, so check in for that. Stay tuned. I'm also going to start a workout series on here. By the way, have you checked out the DIY product series that I've started? The video should be live by the time you see this video. If you haven't, there it is. I'll link it above. That's my first time saying that. I'm weak. Okay, but no, I'm gonna try to link it right there. Okay, right. If it's right there, please watch it. It was 2 scrubs. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, workout series, girl. I gotta get right. I got a dress to fit into. So, and we got a month. Got a month to get right. I think I can make drastic changes in a month. I know I went to school. I went to school for it, so don't tell me. I ain't gonna say don't tell me because your comments are always welcome. Your opinions are always welcome. But I know that's doing a lot in a little bit of time, if that makes sense. So we gonna try to do it though. I'll take a 4 answers. I'm gonna be posting my videos on here, posting what I eat. And basically transform with me, not watch me transform with me, okay? In the 30 days or however many days we got, I just ordered a waist trainer from Amazon. I will link it down below. This video is turning out to be longer than expected. All I was trying to show you was how I redid this, and here I am talking about Amazon and working out and all the kids. But yeah, I hope it, you know, helps you out a little bit. You know, she crispy on the edges with it. Yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay notified or to get updated when I post a video. Okay, bye.
Carry on, no, no, no. Everybody thinks, but they don't know. Butterflies that go turning so cold. Rainy days are when I need you most. But I love to see your face, and you feel the same way. You and I are still the same, and I hope we never change. And I know we're not right, we could end this fight. I can't ever change a thing, I could never change a thing. Yeah, change a thing. I could never change a thing. I could never change a thing.